Good afternoon, judges, ladies and gentlemen. We are Group 15. Today we are glad to share our thoughts about water pollution by heavy metals with you. Why does this number keep increasing? What does it represent? In fact, the rivers which were polluted by heavy metals are innumerable. Water pollution by heavy metals is a serious issue because it can harm the environment and human health directly. And this relates to the third and the sixth target of SDGs. And there are two. And this one is to ensure that everyone healthy lives and promote well-being for all, and this is to ensure that everyone has access to water and sanitation. And there are two main factors causing this problem. One is because of industry, and the other is about agriculture. First, heavy metals are used to mine, smelt, or be used in other industrial processes. But the waste containing arsenic, cadmium, or zinc have sometimes been discharged and pollute the surface and groundwater. Second, agriculture. Sometimes farmers use chemical fertilizers which contain metallic substances such as zinc and chromium. Livestock compost can also cause the pollution because the feed for domestic animals contain metallic ingredients. So the two things I just mentioned can pollute soil, surface, and groundwater.
Heavy metal pollution is a big threat to living creatures due to biomagnification. Toxins accumulate more and more as they move up the food chain because they do not break down in the body. As you can see, after fish eat mayflies, the toxins accumulate in the fish. Then we eat the fish. We absorb the toxin of mayfly and fish. When the toxin reaches a certain concentration, people might get sick. For example, Ida disease and blackfoot disease. Moreover, heavy metal pollution affects not only human but also other creatures, like oysters. This is a normal oysters, but there's an important thing. When the concentration of copper is over 500 parts per million, the oysters become green. The earliest case of green oysters broke out along the Eri River in 1986. This river separates Tainan and Kaohsiung and flows into the estuary where the oysters are grown. However, this river was polluted badly. Its pollution is 60% of sewage plus 40% of industrial and livestock wastewater. This is the situation of Eri River in 1986. In the upstream, there are 130,000 pigs surrounding the river. Therefore, the manure and provender, which contains heavy metals, could be discharged into the river. At the middle stream and downstream, lots of factories would discharge the wastewater illegally. For instance, burning and acid cleaning of mixed metal scrap or dye-stuff wastewater. Moreover, due to the lack of treatment plants and sewage systems, the water becomes dirty and stinky. In addition, the oysters become green and dead. We take clean water from the earth. On the contrary, we give polluted water back. However, people cannot keep away from this crisis. So, humans eventually did some actions to improve our environment.
In order to make the conditions better, some ideas were worked out. We divide those solutions into two categories: after treatment and precaution. First class from America is classified as after treatment. A company, Caselco, provided EC system to a Chinese high-polluting factory in 2007. It's a patented water treatment technology which can eliminate almost 100% of heavy metals. Due to the fact that EC system uses electricity in the process instead of chemicals, it reduces 50% of operating expenses. As a result, the Chinese factory has become a socially responsible enterprise. And the EC system is obviously a good way to kill two birds with one stone. Compared with the American solution, our government is committed to preventing the unfortunate events. There are lots of relevant standards proposed by Environmental Protection Administration, and these environmental policies are expected to prevent the pollution through high fines and inspections. In addition, some cases such as Dashui River and Nankai River have shown that increases in these actions are helpful to stop the bad conditions. So we could see that both after treatment and precaution seem to take some effectiveness on these issues.
As we mentioned, the American company and the government of Taiwan both work hard for this issue. So, have you ever thought about what college students can do to help this world? Well, since we observed that one of the factors in the pollution is caused by metallic fertilizers from agriculture, we do have strong ambitions to solve this problem. So, where there's a will, there's a way. So we found a special solution, which is to promote homemade organic compost to farmers and citizens. This kind of compost is very cheap and easy to make. The ingredients for it are just kitchen waste, dead leaves, unsellable crops, and soil. These are just something you can easily get in your daily life. And if people hear our voice and start using organic compost instead of using chemical fertilizers, the problem of heavy metal pollution will definitely be reduced. So, what else can we do to solve the problem from industry? As college students, we can also raise people's awareness of the issue. First, we need to make plans. And after our discussion, we decided to do on-site investigation. We're planning to visit some places about our topic. For instance, reclaimed water plants and polluted rivers will be worth considering. Then, we're going to film videos about this issue and post them on social media to capture people's attention and arouse the discussions of the issue. When people start to leave comments and think about our environment, we do achieve our goal. Let's think about this. Promoting organic compost and raising people's awareness are exactly what college students can do to help this world. In conclusion, as you can see, we are college students and we're trying to make the world a better place through our effort. To achieve the goals of sustainable development, people put these solutions into practice, and we can let the great hopes sprout from our campus. These are our references, and it's the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we would like to have team number 16, Chen Xiongsheng, Li Zhirong,